Hi everyone, welcome back to Beautiful British English. My name is Paul and today I want to share with you a technique that anyone can use to help you think quicker and talk smarter. Welcome back. So today's lesson is all about helping you to train your brain so that you can start to retrieve vocabulary quicker. One problem that a lot of you guys have, and I have the same problem as well with languages, is actually remembering the vocabulary. Remembering either individual words or even phrases. You spend hours learning, but you can never remember what you have learned. And when you want to use a vocabulary, you're always struggling to think, what is the word? What is the word? Okay, so I'm hoping that this technique will help you to start training your brain through practice to retrieve the vocabulary that you're learning quicker and quicker and quicker so that you can use it instantly. Now, this technique is based on science. So this is not my technique, this is a technique that I have learned through sort of studying linguistics. So this is based on science, so there is lots of proof that this technique does work, but, and there is a but, this technique is not foolproof and it is not instant. This technique, if you use it, will help you to improve a little bit every week. So it will take many, many weeks, perhaps many months, to train yourself to retrieve vocabulary. But there is scientific proof that this technique does work. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to do what is known as a COWAT, which is a controlled oral word association test. A controlled oral word association test. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. And what this is all about is training your brain to work quicker with vocabulary that you already know. So this is not about learning new vocabulary, this is just about retrieving what you have already learnt. Yeah, so you need to know, or you need to have learnt already lots of vocabulary, but you can't remember it when you need it quickly enough. So this is about remembering what you've already learned. So you have to have what we call content already. So the content are words and phrases that you've already studied. Okay? What we're going to train is what is known technically in this test as access, which is remembering or recalling, and also expressing, which is speaking and using the words. Yeah, so that's what this is all about. This is not about learning vocabulary, this is about using what you have already studied. It's a very, very simple technique and you should do this every day. It only takes a few minutes, but you should do this every day. What do you need to do this? Ideally, you need some way to record your voice. So your smartphone is ideal. If you don't have a smartphone, anything that can record your voice, a computer, an iPad, whatever you have, anything that can record your voice. If you don't have access to something that you can record your voice with, and this is about expressing yourself through speaking, ideally, but if you do not have the ability to record your voice, you can always write instead. But you should speak and write at the same time. And it will take you 60 seconds. Actually, it will take you 3 times 60 seconds because you need to do this 3 times. Now, the technique is you need to time yourself, so you need a watch or you need to use the timer on your smartphone. Now you give yourself 60 seconds to remember to access and to express. So remember and to speak as many words as possible, beginning with the letter F. Very, very simple. Yeah? So you start your watch, you start your timer, you start your voice recorder, and you try and say out loud as many words beginning with F. Then you do the same thing with the letter A. And then you do the same thing with the letter S. So it should take you 3 minutes in total. Now, it doesn't matter at the start how many words you remember from these 3 letters. Doesn't really matter. On day 1, doesn't really matter. Day 1 is just your base level, okay? It gives you something to build from. So don't worry if you want to remember 5, 7 and 2 words. Doesn't matter. If you practice this technique over many, many weeks and months, you started at 5, 7 and 2 and you will see that you are progressing every week in how quickly you can recall information. Now, day 1, you're going to start with letters F, A and S. On day 2, I want you to go to C, F and then L. On day 3, I want you to start choosing different letters of the alphabet. So every day should have different letters of the alphabet until you've gone through many, many different combinations. Then return back to the beginning and see how you do. Okay? For you guys out there who are studying for IELTS, you guys need lots of vocabulary relating to different IELTS topics. So you can do the letters of the alphabet, but why not mix it up a little bit and actually choose some different IELTS topics. So on day 1, you do letters of the alphabet, F, A and S. On day 2, you choose an IELTS topic, let's say health, and you try and remember as many words as you can in 60 seconds relating to health. Okay? You can choose as many different topics as you want, but there should be a minimum of 3 each day. So 3 topics, so 3 letters of the alphabet, 3 topics. Okay? So it takes you 3 minutes to do this exercise every day. If you practice like this every day for many weeks and many months, you will start to be able to recall, to access and use your vocabulary much easier, much quicker and much better, so you will be able to think fast and talk smart. Now, if you have any questions about this technique, please let me know. If you would like a little bit more information about the science behind this, some of you guys are sort of curious about science, I'm sure. If you were to Google COWAT, you will find thousands of documents and papers written about the controlled oral word association test. Yeah? Scientific proof that this works is available for you guys online. You don't need to go and find it, you can just trust me and try this technique yourselves. It does work. It does help you to train your brain, yeah, to retrieve vocabulary much quicker. Okay? So if you're struggling to remember what words and what phrases you have studied already, then this technique can really help you. Okay, let me know in the comments below what you think of this technique. I'm going to share with you one other piece of information. These are not my results from doing this test, but these are average results based on thousands and thousands and thousands of people taking this test. The average results in 60 seconds for each letter is 18 words. 18 words, okay? So, you do it in English. Now, if you are doing this in English in a second language, so it's going to be harder for you guys to achieve 18 words. But if you do get anywhere near 18 words, then that is great. Okay? Anyway, let me know what you think about this technique in the comments below. contact me, and I'd love to hear from you. Okay, perfect. That's the end of this lesson. I'll see you guys next time.